Hi and welcome to week 3 of our van life adventures. You have to wave. Hayden's just hiding from the sun. Lucy's squeaking a toy, which I know my friend Elise will absolutely love. Right. Sit. So yeah, week 3. Still in the Netherlands at that point. I say that because I'm recording this in week 6. So running a bit behind with my video editing. But yeah, starting off week 3, very simple. We were just at campsite, just throwing a ball around for sport, did a bit of laundry, and I do wish we had recorded it, but we had laundry everywhere. And then there was a bit of a breeze because there's always breeze in Netherlands, ridiculous, always a breeze. And yeah, the laundry kept flying off everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So it was just kind of always running around chasing laundry, constantly putting it back onto like tables and chairs and bungee cords and everything. But yeah, so that was day 14. So we visited Giethoorn yesterday, which, if you don't know, it's this carless village in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, and it is really pretty. It's very beautiful. I think we just timed it wrong. We did go at we walked out at like 4 p.m. on a Sunday and it was still really, really busy. I also did feel a bit weird, like recording or taking pictures because it is people's like private property. And so I don't have that many clips I can share with you, but I do have a few. But it was quite fun watching all the tourists in the rented whisper boats play bumper cars with each other in bridges and stuff. And you're just thinking like, what an absolute nightmare it must be to actually live there and have to use those canals on a daily basis when you're dealing with that. So advice if you do want to go is pick a weekday and also either go really early in the morning. So we just left at 9:30 this morning. It's really, really quiet. Or go late on at night, so like 6 o'clock or something, then that way you get golden hour as well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much our thoughts on Giethoorn. Really pretty, but also really busy. So we went to Pantropica, which is amazing. It's like this indoor kind of garden, like animal experience. And we were able to take Lucy in with us, and we had so much fun introducing her to like fish and turtles and tortoises. I don't know the difference, but I should. And then there was like meerkats. My absolute favourite to introduce her to was the monkeys, and I swear they were just as baffled by Lucy as she was by them. It was just really, really cute. Like, could not drag her away from her monkeys, and now anytime we say to her, oh, you want to go see the monkeys, she's just there like, oh my god, yes, I do, I want to go see the monkeys. Honestly, just cutest thing ever. Highly recommend going there. The one place we couldn't take her was the lorry bush, which are where there's all these, I won't call them lorry birds, I can't remember the name of them, but she did get to see through like a little grate, and we made sure she did get to see them. But honestly, just an amazing experience. Really recommend, so worth the money for it. And then after that we went to Batavia Land. We didn't actually pay to go in because it didn't look open, so we saw one old boat and then went shopping in the outlet mall. For day 17 we went to the National Military Museum. It was really interesting. There was lots of information about all kind of different wars throughout the centuries, lots of interactive exhibits as well. And then on the bottom floor there was like places where you could see all kind of like different military vehicles through the century as well, like all the way from like horses and carts to bikes to tanks to planes, like really interesting stuff to see. So we've left the open air museum and we are just en route to the campsite at the moment. There's Hayden driving away. Yeah, bit of a disappointment. First of all, because we paid €19 each for our tickets, €38, and then they had the cheek to charge €8.50 on top for parking, and that's not even because we're in a van, that's like what you have to pay when you're in a car as well. €8.50, that's what I just said, isn't it?
You said €1.
I'm pretty sure I just said it. Well, watch this back later. €8.50 for parking, which is ridiculous. So €46.50, and all the museum is they've basically like taken buildings and houses and stuff from other parts of the country and like plonked them in this museum. So a lot of the like architecture and stuff we've already seen as we've travelled around the country, and it was just frustrating, like the amount of buildings that were like, no dogs allowed. It's like that's a fucking farmhouse. I could understand if there was carpet or if there's precious tile or like a particular stone. It was like, that stone's too delicate, you know, we don't want dogs' claws on it. Fair. But no, just, yeah, baffles me. I mean, they'll have their reasons, but I was just there like, I don't understand this. But at the end we did take the tram line around the park, which was, you know, it was a bit of a nice break, wasn't it?
It's included, you don't have to pay with the van.
There you go, it's included. So yeah, I mean, it is nice, you know, just to kind of walk around and catch anything you might have missed on the tram. I would say the highlight for me was having my, I'm going to say it wrong, perfotages. The little pancakes that are cooked on a cast iron skillet in like this, yeah, concave. I've got a video of it, I'll pop it on here. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for the price, to be honest, not at all. It's a good way to fill some time, and if you're not travelling around all of the Netherlands, then fair enough, you can see some different stuff, but no, I'd rather just spend the time and the money travelling around the country itself. So the first stop of the day is complete, so we did go to the fake airfield. Now I'm going to try and say the name, I'll just pop it here. It was really good. I mean, we got to sit in a little imitation plane, which is pretty fun. And it is just like really interesting learning more of the history. I do feel as though we are going to be all like World War II out by the end of this trip. I think we've got like another 2 or 3 World War II museums planned for this trip. But get them out of the way early and then we can have a break from it. But yeah, so worthwhile stop. It is just a shame that like obviously the roads you have to travel on are just like a track with big rocks and everything on, so just driving very carefully. But yeah, on to the next stop now, which is a big cow.
Big cow.
Big cow. Yeah, big cow. So when I told you that our next stop was a big cow, weren't exaggerating. Hayden's well chuffed. Right, well, I mean, we're going to talk a bit about like van with a dog life reality. So Lucy did a poo at the fake little airfield, and there's no bins nearby, and we have just driven the next stop with it in the van, and it is honking. So we've come up with this ingenious solution to hang it on the ladders. So now we just need to remember it when we stop by a bin now, otherwise it will be there for several days. There we go, we are officially in Belgium now, which feels a bit weird. So we have now left the Netherlands. Don't think we're coming back into it at all on this route. But yeah, officially in our second country of this trip. For all of like one night, and then we're off into Germany. But yeah.
No, we're back into Netherlands tomorrow.
Sake.
That's why I was so confused. What are you doing? Of course we are, because we're going to the castle, which is the Netherlands.
I thought the castle was in Germany.
No, it's the Netherlands.
So Hayden was right. We are back in Netherlands today because I forgot that Valkenburg is in the Netherlands, and then after that we're going to the Three Borders point, which is where the Dutch, Belgian and German borders meet. So yes, we are still going to be in the Netherlands today. So we went to Kasteel Valkenburg. It was interesting, like there was plenty of information boards, and I was quite proud of us for actually going through and managing to follow all the signs for where to go. Very proud of myself for that. But my favourite part had to be the caves. It was just like, it was really interesting to go to. I had all like these kind of cave drawings on the walls. I mean, there was live bats in there, that's how like authentic it is. But yeah, it was really, really cool to see. Enjoyed it. Right, so now for the all important bit is the expenses. So what did we spend in week 3? So we spent €131.53 on food shopping, €130 on campsites, €6 on eating out, €88.28 on fuel, and €170.60 on things to do. So that brought us to the grand total of €526.41. Right, so once again, thanks so much for watching. As I said in the very first video, I'm going to get better at this, I'm going to get worse at it, so I guess we'll see how long it takes for me to get around to editing week 4. But for now, you can wave again. Bye for now.